Alrighty, chat. Sorry, I forgot to put up a timer today, but I was distracted doing. We were talking about wine. Admittedly, we were talking about wine. Anyways, yo, how's it going, everybody? I hope you are all having a fantastic Sunday afternoon or evening or morning or whatever time of day it is, wherever you're in the world. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're having a good one. And I'm glad you're here. Stay hydrated. Today we're doing our usual Sunday BS with the crew, doing some tabletop, some Cyberpunk Red tabletop, continuation of the story that we've started a couple weeks ago. Bit of a difference is that I did put in some work to respec my character. I was previously a netrunner, and I respec'd into being a tech, into a maker. This way, it kind of better aligns with what I think will work well with what I have in my brain for my character. I still have to actually tweak some of my journal and shit, but either way, I'm going to provide some lore reason as to why I did the switch and stuff like that. But either way, yeah, I'm excited to see what happens because I'm a lot more focus built now than I was before. So, anyways, let us join in with the crew and get into some crazy antics and probably contract multiple sexually transmitted diseases. Anyways, yeah, let's do it.
Everyone's still muted as Zach.
All right, I'm back.
I lied. He's back. I said the only one still muted is Zach, and then you said, okay, I'm back. And I'm like, well,
Yeah, that happens.
Immediately made a liar of me.
Paradox?
No, definitely not that.
Okay.
My girlfriend has found a new wine buddy, it would seem.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wine is
in my
amazing, and everyone should appreciate it.
intro, I was like, sorry,
Look,
I didn't
I'm a rum
put...
guy, Luan.
Oh, I love rum too. It's my favorite alcohol, but wine is just so much more variety.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's a lot of variety to rum too. Just
Yeah.
you don't get
Especially
to
when
explore
you
it
get
that often.
into different aging processes,
Yeah.
right? Because like barrel aged or fermented with banana leaf or you know what I mean?
Rum,
like there's
rum doesn't have the same like legal strictness that like bourbon or whiskey does, where a lot of bourbon and a lot of whiskey can come up with the same flavor profile, but rum can be very creative. It's a lot more loose. Same with like what Dave said earlier is what Dave said earlier, ports also have a lot of flexibility into what actually constitutes a port. Sometimes when a whiskey or bourbon maker fucks up a distillation, they just rebrand it as a port instead. You know, like sometimes shit happens.
yeah,
Damn,
you get
Luan beat me out.
a lot of broad. For instance, if you brew a beer, ladies and gentlemen, and then add vodka to it to make it stronger, congratulations, you've technically made a port.
Yeah.
Because ports tend to stop fermenting between, I want to say 6 and 12%.
Yeah.
And then are fortified up to 20.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. Because I've had beers before that are up to like 16%.
Oh, yeah.
Still classified as beer, but yeah.
Well, so they're classified as beer because of the ingredients.
Right.
But based on the yeast they're using, they're technically closer to a champagne if you go based on ingredient principle rather than ingredient intent.
What I found very fascinating is when I learned that, you know, what you can call an alcoholic beverage, what you can label it as, is like across the entire world, controlled by U.S. regulation. It's like, And some France, and some Ireland, but you know.
And some Mexican and some
Yeah,
Scottish.
yeah.
Because something can only be called tequila if it's made in a certain area of France. Otherwise, it's mezcal.
But like the difference between whiskey and bourbon is like heavily American driven.
Well, yeah, because bourbon is an American product, but bourbon
Right.
is a type of whiskey. Whiskey
Yeah.
is a broad term. Scotch is also technically a type of whiskey.
Yeah. Scotch whiskey. Yeah.
Hope y'all like y'all's apart.
I do.
I got the couch. Oh, I can't
Yeah.
move my character.
It will probably change next week. It's just some random
Kill myself.
fucking map I pulled off of Google. That I probably don't have the. Well,
He
we
doesn't
won't.
even have a bed. We have a guest bedroom with 2 beds in it.
It is. Sure.
You know what? I'm okay with this as a layout. Like, because we chipped in together, we were able to spend a little more on something that has like a kid's room.
Yeah. Which couch
Attached to
room
it.
is my room? Because I do have a couch.
You get the kids' room.
I get the 2 twins.
Correct.
I thought I
But
was
if we
crashing
ever
on the
have
couch.
anybody stay the night who one of us isn't sleeping with, they also sleep in there.
Fair.
But it's still better than the couch where you would have to contend with guests anyway.
Right.
And if the sex was bad enough, I'll just send them back into your room.
Hey, maybe you can get sloppy seconds instead of fucking your robo girlfriend.
You know, I almost bought a gun today that has an AI girlfriend integrated into the gun. It's
In real life or
1,000
the
eddies in the game. It's 1,000 eddies, and man, it was tempting. If it was an assault rifle instead of a sniper, I would have.
That's an easy conversation with Fen. Hey, Fen, is there a version of this gun that's an assault rifle instead of a sniper? And Fen would go, uh-huh, because he'd think it'd be hilarious, and then he would realize he has to role play as the AI girlfriend.
Yeah, he would.
And then feel weird about it.
He would.
Look at the look of realization on his face.
Yeah.
I can kill myself if I cannot find this.
Oh,
Oh my fucking god.
Only
That's not at all what I wanted to share. The fuck am I doing? That's not even where I wanted to share it.
What even is that? How did you do that?
I don't know. It like I was in Stream Team and hit a wrong button and it said that.
Okay.
What's that? I don't see what that is.
She
It
sent
was in a private
to
message.
me,
Oh.
but it's that I played Fuel Harvest together 5 days ago. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
know because I played it with Maul.
Oh.
We're becoming oil barons.
Oh, it's up in like the top right corner. I don't know how it got copied and pasted there because I wasn't even there. I was trying to share
So-
that and Stream Team because it's one of my
Y'all
favorite
only-
videos and it popped up in my feed again.
I've only done like 2 missions, correct?
3.
3.
3.
One
was the second
one was a continuation. So the first one was in the alleyway. The second one was we were fighting the people that ran away from the alleyway fight.
Yeah, so that was one, and then the one that we finished up last weekend was the
Yeah, that'd be
second
the
one.
third. Well, three combat scenarios. I think it's 2
Yeah.
missions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because we had to go kill some people who stole our payday, which
Yeah.
wasn't really a mission. They just stole our fucking payday.
Right.
And then I
Sounded
had one of
fire.
their families annihilated. Because I'm a
Okay.
man of my word.
Would you consider that 3 sessions? I know we've had like 4-ish, but that being 3 combat scenarios.
That is all up to your choice, man. You dictate the flow of time.
Yeah. All right.
Because fuck,
Not
we could do
sh-
3 missions in 3 days' time if
Yeah.
we were real busy.
Yeah.
And then not have anything for 3 weeks after that. Because you know what? We
Yeah.
worked our ass off for a couple of days. We're going to take a break. Look, I almost got shot 3 days in a row. I'm done almost getting shot for a little bit.
Um,
What do you mean almost got shot? I did get shot.
One
Yeah,
thing that
I
I've been forgetting to do is giving y'all improvement points, which is kind of where I'm getting at with this. I watched a video, John Wise, as a table. You know, I'll consider that 3 sessions, 3 combat scenarios. So not sure where this goes, but y'all have 240 improvement points.
Okay.
Looking at this table, you roll 4 to 5, which I'm assuming everyone's 4 currently.
Yeah.
Takes
rolls-
3 sessions to bump that up to 5.
Okay. So we've done 3 sessions already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
This is actually technically our 5th session.
Yeah. But I'm just using combat scenarios. That,
Well, or you could run weeks because we've had 5 sessions, but only broached 3 weeks of time.
yeah.
This being our
Yeah, that
3rd
makes
week.
sense.
The start of our 3rd week, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we wouldn't have the upgrade yet at the start of our 3rd week. We would have it at the end of our 3rd week, right?
Yeah.
So we don't get the rank up yet.
Yeah, that's something we can discuss later also, but you do a skill from 6 to 7, that's 2 sessions. 7 to 8, 2 sessions. Or 6 to 8.
Yeah,
5
all of my
sessions, which
skills
that
are less
math just makes
than
sense.
6.
Yeah.
As far as point now, is that total or number of points you have in?
He's talking about, I'm pretty sure, if I understand right, rollability ranks. And
Well,
your
the first
rollability
3
rank.
in this table is rollability,
Okay.
which it says 4 to 5, 3 sessions, 5 to 6, 4 sessions, or 4 to 6 be 7 sessions total or 7 weeks.
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
need to get the actual fucking rule book. Look through it.
I didn't mean to click that.
That's fine.
I'm trying to figure out where to put my improvement points on this sheet.
I love the sneeze. Fuck.
Stop
All right,
laughing at
so-
me.
Guess we can get into what y'all been up to all week after y'all mopped up the dumbass gangsters.
Well, I think I'll get started because I probably had the most amount of change. So
Probably.
in our last combat interaction with how I interacted with Dickhead, our robot companion, or my robot companion, with me working with Dickhead, discovered that net running might not be my calling, that actually working with hardware and tech might be more akin to what I'm interested in. So I decided to reinvent myself as a technician. I re-rolled as a technician. So I didn't run any hustles because I spent my week essentially learning a fuckload of tech and attempting to make an invention upgrade on Dickhead to increase his functionality, essentially, its functionality, so that it is a bit more dependent. Because when we picked it up, basically the only reason why it assisted in combat was because I injected into it some temporary instructional code, and that was about it. So it was very, very not like smart, couldn't think for itself. I had to manually do it all. So my intent is to become a technician to upgrade Dickhead, and
And my intent as the fixer is to teach the robot swear words so people don't want to buy it.
True. But
Or do. You know, either
so
fine.
essentially to describe my invention a little bit here, I want to incorporate some new hardware, upgrade the hardware in its brain hole to make it capable of, for example, like guard dog subroutines, guard dog processes, right? Where I can control it, like I can, as the player out of context can control it. But in context, it essentially just kind of hovers around my character in a combat scenario within 8 to 12 yards. And when it sees an enemy, will look at it and say something until it's an actual threat, and then it'll do something, and that kind of thing. In comparison, an actual guard dog that has like a incredibly massive hydraulically powered jaw and the ability to sprint at speeds that would be a driving vehicle, and it also has olfactory sensors and all that shit. I'm not doing all that extra stuff. I'm just installing the programming for it to be a goon, basically, that I can control.
Our own personal little robo gangoon.
Right. So, Fen, it is essentially up to you to determine how difficult you think that upgrade would be and how expensive the parts would be for that upgrade. So I have to pass a check that you determine, which also sets how long it takes me to make that robot, that upgrade.
Yeah. You're wanting to upgrade the robot to be more autonomous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a good word for that.
Yeah, it took me a while to
Remember it?
Yeah, because simple.
It's more than 5
brain.
letters, so it gets hard.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Anything more than 5 letters gets me hard too.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, the word penis is 5 letters.
I said more than 5 letters. Like danger water.
Well, I was going to say vagina is 6 letters, so it's based. It's based.
Titties is 6 letters.
Mm-hmm.
See, what kind of skills do I want you to roll?
And I'll show you, I have a screen cap of the guard dog that I found in the store.
It's a good store though, isn't it? In that app? Or did you find another store?
No, I used the app and I bought one of the packages for it. I think this is
nice.
it. Nope, that's the gun. Hang on. No, hang on. Don't look at that. I'm deleting that. Fuck, how do I delete it?
That's amazing.
That's for later. That's for later. Hang on.
That's amazing.
There's the dog, and the Doberman 500 is the dog.
Did you update your character sheet in roll 20?
Yes.
Okay, good. Check. Let's
So my understanding of my role is it is my tech plus the tech skill associated with repairing the invention or the item the invention is meant to upgrade, plus your rank in this specialty, plus 1d10.
That's a lot of math.
So essentially it's my tech, which is as of right now 9, and the tech skill associated with what I'm working on, which would be basic tech.
I could see it being basic tech. I could see it being electronics or security tech, as it is a program for a security bot. I could see justification, but basic tech I think would make more sense because it's not a complicated protocol.
Either way, both of those are 6 for me. So it's 9 plus 6 is 15. Then your rank in this specialty, which would be my role, which is just 4.
Yeah.
So I'm already at a base 19.
Yeah, I'm at a base 17 for my haggle. So if you need parts, we can get you parts.
and then a 1d10. So if I were to do either basic tech or electric security tech, both are 6, and then it's a 1d10. So that's a 26 that I just rolled.
Yeah, you're skilled enough.
All right. So
Okay,
do I pass?
so-
Do I pass the DV?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
If it's, but also if the important part here is if it's expensive, if it's very expensive or higher, then I can't use Dickhead today because it's going to take too long to work on it. I only had a week of time to work on it.
Yeah.
Actually, can I roll a haggle to try to help him find like plug and play shit that will help him work? Because as previously stated, part of my downtime during the week is going to be spent helping him source parts.
Also,
it just-
yeah,
Makes the most sense.
there will be there also has to be a cost associated. Not to give you a lot of work, Fen, but there's cost associated with these DV values.
Let's see if there's like a.
There you go.
Like a parts list, but
I
just gonna have to
tried-
make up some shit.
Yeah, I tried looking to see if there was like in the store buying like basic parts or high quality parts or like bundled parts, but I couldn't find anything like that.
No, and this is one of the things I both love and hate about Cyberpunk, and it's a thing I did in my own system because I think it's really good, but it's hard for newer players, newer game masters, etc.
Because they have
It's
to
very
kind of
freeform.
set up
There
their own
aren't prices
system.
for those things because they can be so wildly different.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it allows for like freeform tech, right? You can build anything you can think
Yeah,
of that you think you could realistically do.
I can
Good luck.
literally create myself my own belt buckle that has an integrated pistol that also has a radar detection system that can curve a smart bullet around a wall if I wanted to. Like I could literally like draw that out and then negotiate with you, Fen, on how challenging that is or how expensive that is to do. I can literally invent things that don't exist.
Yeah.
All right, so we know that you passed. Dave can get the shit for you. You're making the bot.
And essentially what I'm
Loaders You
thinking,
won't need because I can already move. So I would think most of the I guess, hardware we can call it, is more so in the head region.
Right. And I am getting like processors and GPUs or whatever, because it is a increase of processing power. But for the most part, all the servos and all the motors are remaining the same. All the exoskeleton is the same.
Trying to make up some shit on the
Yeah.
fly.
Fair.
Well, I'm essentially bullshitting.
Well, here.
Danger, on what did y'all's characters do this previous week?
I sat in my apartment and drank wine and chilled.
And
I
did
didn't do
her
shit.
regular day job.
That too.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
want
I gotta
to?
keep my apartment and shit.
Yeah, the hustle for an exec is just going to work.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll a d6 for a hustle table on exec?
Yeah, once I find my fucking. Where did my roll 20 go? Pause. Talk to Luan first. Come back to me. I literally don't know where my fucking character sheet and everything went.
Pull up my hustle.
I got it up.
5.
You opening act for a big name group.
Yes.
Nice.
Was that
Nice.
executive woman there? Did she actually come to my show?
The one you fucked.
Yeah. That's right. Under goodies. Oh. Go back to you're asking if she did go to it?
Yes. Did she come to my
Yeah,
show?
She did.
Did we smash again?
Roll a d6. If it's above 3, you did. If it's below, no, y'all did.
To at least get her
Ooh.
contact information.
Yeah.
Awesome. What's her name? So I can write it down in my journal then?
Cassidy Sanders. I'm about to put her under goodies.
What was her name you said?
Cassidy Sanders. CASS.
IDY, probably. SANDERS.
Yeah. CASSIDY. SANDERS.
USE.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's how a rocker boy makes contact.
By fucking
Exactly.
everything that moves. Also, I found an
Yeah.
interesting thing we could potentially start doing next week if you would like. And it also, so I found expanded hustle tables that are user generated but highly upvoted by the community. And
300.
like session storylines can come out of these hustles because of how they set up events. If you want to look at it at any point. Yeah, no, doesn't that sound cool though?
You get
All I'm saying though, Dave, is who was the one that got an executive contact?
Me. I introduced you to Sunshine, remember?
Yeah, but I'm fucking a second executive contact.
Right.
keeping my mouth shut.
Sorry, I'm
Were you
trying to
gonna say
get
I
her
was fucking? I'm
character
fucking the
sheet.
first one.
Got so many fucking tokens to go through.
I'm not the one.
Oh, here we go. Right.
So far away.
Yep, here we go. Here. Get it in controlled by me. To everyone's journal. Changes. Exit. Okay.
Changes.
No. Back to y'all's apartment. Yeah.
Swear to God, they discontinued this fucking line.
So Danger just chilled and drank wine.
Mhm. There's my roll.
Sequence.
Did a hustle.
Fucking-
Hey, there's the exact hustle.
I was
Number,
waiting for it to be my turn again.
number 4 is got some dirt on arrival and used it to score a bonus, 300 eddies.
Here we
Hey.
go.
Which pertains to our mission last week.
Yep.
Yeah, you found out a coworker is fucking your friend Sequence.
I mean, to be fair, I don't have friends. I have people I use as long as they benefit me. Once they stop benefiting me, they're no longer useful. And then they die. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Anyway,
Such is the executive way.
and you were complaining I was dark for doing something I warned a guy I would do, and if he didn't care about his family, why the fuck should I?
I mean, yeah.
Imagine you're gonna also upgrade this bot to be more efficient in combat as well. Not just
That was my long-term plan. I was going to hope that some of the parts that I used made it respond faster, just generally speaking,
Yeah.
and be more accurate. Because it's just a general processor upgrade that it's going through, basically.
And I am going to submit a request to Fen. If
Yeah.
you decide to give the robot a personality, may I introduce you to the robot from Rogue One,
Oh,
who hates everyone but can't
Wait.
hurt certain people?
you actually
oh, what's his name? I literally.
watched Star Wars, maybe? That Disney did?
Yeah, I liked Rogue One.
Yeah, Rogue One.
I've gone on
It's-
record
it's-
saying I liked Rogue One.
Alan Tudyk's character.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I know what he's talking about.
K2SO, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
No, I fully agree. Rogue One is probably by far the best movie.
If it was my favorite Star Wars movie, and now it is perhaps one of my favorite movies with the added context of Andor season 1 and 2, because both of those have just were just incredible.
It's not it's on that tangent.
Moff Tarkin is such a little pussy for destroying an entire planet to one up a 19-year-old girl.
Yeah,
I don't know, that's a
Again-
pretty valid crash out.
again, the added context of all the fucking shit he had to deal with in the 2 seasons. Holy shit, that's a valid crash out.
So I'm not going to say this is all the parts you have to get to make it more autonomous. But it's just some bullshit I came up with.
All right.
I mean, it sounds like shit you would need to turn a lunch lady robot into a combat robot,
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
kind of what we're doing. Teaching a lunch lady to kill. That should have been the stream title.
A lunch lady named Dickhead.
Lunch lady named Dickhead.
How many eddies do y'all have? Or I guess I should ask that to fuck.
As of this moment, I got about 3,100.
And I have a little over
4,300?
five. And I have a little over $5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 grand as
Hey.
well.
I'm saving up for a van so that we can get Dickhead and the Dickhead in power armor to places.
Well, I'm saving up for that power armor.
Right. I'm saving up for the van so we can take it places because it's heavy.
$5,000 this dick.
How much does well, are there
So-
any prices associated with weapons by chance?
me
Or
look at
is
the app.
prices essentially left up to the fucking GM?
No, there
so
are.
it's based on
Let me.
it's based on a guideline system they put out.
Yeah. So if I go to weapons, and just to compare like handguns, right? A standard pistol is about 100 eddies. A very heavy pistol is also about 100 eddies. But they could be different qualities. So an excellent quality, very heavy pistol would be like 500 eddies.
Right.
I did put a screenshot of the shop option in the chat of the if I wanted to get a companion robot like guard dog, literally it's a four-legged creature. It's 5,000 eddies. But that comes with a hydraulic press jaw. That thing can move like 10 spaces a turn. It has like an olfactory cyber suite, not cyber suite, but olfactory tech suite where it can like track someone down by scent alone. It's kind of insane. So, but that I use that to give context as to like, I'm doing not all of that shit.
Yeah.
I would
And I'm
So
guessing you'd probably do basic tier parts for now. Or
For now.
common tier. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do.
This is an experiment for me to learn how to be a technician. So this is
There's 4
essentially
parts.
Dickhead's my plaything.
Yeah.
essentially he's a ranger and he's building his animal companion is what's
Yeah.
going on now.
Yeah.
Is actually kind of how this is working out.
Yeah. I'm a hunter.
Because a techie in the modern world really just kind of in this modern world really is just a different kind of ranger.
Yeah.
Because they know a little bit about how everything about this world works. That's a tech.
Do is roll. I'm trying to decide if I want to do 2 or 3 D100s. No, determine the price. Well, Dave did pass haggle, so yeah.
I did. I got a 20-something, 23 on that bitch.
Wow. Okay, that's easy
Ouch.
math.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 200 eddies. Oh, it says right there. I'm gonna go now.
Okay. Well, that makes more sense. An ocular process unit's probably a little cheaper. That's just processing images.
Yeah, it's basically a camera. Which a camera is about 100 eddies. But if this is like an integrated one, it could be more expensive. So, yeah.
Right.
Stop having sex in my chat.
Kill yourself.
Whoa, easy. We're live.
That fucking took
Buddy.
a turn. Jesus. What did I like clue myself back into?
on.
Fuck. I
Remember,
zoned
remember
the
what we
fuck out
talked
for a
about.
minute.
Remember what we talked about. It's the eat cheese. You gotta say eat cheese.
Yeah, you
A
fucking
few weeks
moron.
ago, no, a few weeks ago, you said just to tell you to kill yourself.
Well, there's your prices.
Fucking
Okay.
zoned the fuck out.
So if you want to dump that many eddies, we'll just say that you were extremely successful over the past with Dave's help getting parts on sale.
I
You
feel
found
like
good deals on the parts.
yeah,
Looks like
those
that.
are yeah. I'll be doing that. So how long is it going to take? Is it within the 1 week or is it?
Well, is this something that y'all started right after that previous mission that y'all finished up?
Yeah, otherwise we just have a robot trying to serve us lunch.
I'm cool with that.
I'm
That was
not.
my like day one project. As soon as we ended that mission, I was like, "Ooh, interested tech! I
Yeah,
have this
you were
new
kinda-
robot toy."
And while I was helping
Um,
him source parts for his little pet project, I actually had a thing I wanted to do of my own. Wherein, because I realized how violently quickly the grappling hook ascenders reel in. So I want to get a grappling hook ascender and a steel cable on it on the end of a stick, where the cable just goes around and reattaches to the ascender. So when you hit the button, it just sucks in all the weight. So it's a thing that you could conceivably put over someone's head and then push a button. I'm going to call it the guillotine on a stick.
It's all right.
It's the Giasso. It's a lasso, but a guillotine.
Yes, the Gasso.
Yeah, I'll say within the week.
Yay.
Okay, cool. Done. We now have an upgraded dickhead.
Should I give Dickhead the Gasso as a melee weapon?
I was gonna consider that like he still had the pistol that you handed him, the very
yeah.
basic 2d6 pistol.
Oh, yeah, but we could put the Gasso in his offhand. So if anybody gets too close,
Or my next week's
we just
project
turn
could
them into
be
a Pez dispenser.
my next week's project could be to integrate the Gasso into his arm.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a tech baby. We can fucking figure this out.
Oh.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Is
Would
I'm
you
gonna
like me to
change
roll a
his-
basic tech to put a sender on a stick?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
I wasn't trying to show off, guys. I promise.
Critical success.
What the fuck? All right, a couple of U-bolts later, that's literally what it took.
library. Gonna update dickheads. Okay, and other stuff.
I'm gonna add the gas.
Yeah, I was curious.
To my
So,
inventory.
am I just gonna have control over the 2 tokens now?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm gonna put Gasso in my bag instead of as a weapon because it's more of a cinematic thing than it is anything else. And I am going to limit myself to basically not using it except where there's a really, really good setup for it. You know, like if we sneak up behind a guy who we're supposed to execute publicly, he gets the Gasso.
I can imagine you're like on a railing above a person. You hit a guy with the Gasso, and it like lifts him up in the air for a moment before it severs his head.
Right.
So he just goes.
And then they fall down separately. And we've turned him into a Pez dispenser.
Yep.
There we go.
Now you're covering him with cum? Like,
Look at his picture.
It's so good.
Yay.
All right. So we gathered all the
It looks like he has it as a cigar too.
Yeah.
took care of all the
Cigar
puzzles.
dildo.
Jesus.
Fly for an hour. Okay. What are we wanting to do now? Or what are y'all going to do?
Well, okay. So, I heard a rumor that there was this guy downtown who hired a crew to acquire something, and that crew disappeared. I don't know what they were supposed to acquire. I don't know who the crew was, but I can give him a call and see if it's true, because I know who the supposed fixer was. He's a guy I know. So if y'all are looking for work, I can give him a call, see if it's the real deal or if it's something about nothing.
I'll let y'all discuss that amongst yourselves real quick. Go find me a snack real quick.
Okay.
As long as we can get paid for this, I'll fucking do it.
I mean, we've been paid for all of them so far. By the way, that was a hell of a show you put on Thursday.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, you know me.
Did that Cassidy chick show up?
Yeah, saw her in the crowd, met up with her afterwards.
Nice.
She was busy afterwards, so we couldn't come back. But I got the information from her.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah.
classic.
Well,
She was busy.
Yeah,
All right.
Right. She had to go home to her husband.
yeah.
Right. No, I understand. What do you think, Sunshine? Should I give him a call? You might know him. It's fucking Fast Eddie.
Sunshine there.
Sunshine? Danger.
Sorry, what? I'm sorry. I zoned out again.
No, you're
I'm
all
so
good.
sorry.
Sunshine. What do you
Yes.
think? You interested in doing the job? Allegedly the fixer is Fast Eddie.
I mean, sure, whatever.
What do you think,
I
Data?
need any sort of excitement up for my mundane life.
Yeah, all right. I'm down. I could use the cash.
All right. Well, I'll give him a call. Leave him a message. Hey, Fast. It's Archivist. If you had a crew go missing, let me know, because I got a crew that needs work. Give me a call.
Archivist, why is your dick out?
It's always so.
I'm like trying to shout from the back, like do that whole
Oh shit, my dick out,
phone
guys.
troll thing.
Gotta put that up. Hey, but you did it as I was hanging up.
Yeah, so all
Which
he
is
hears on the
even
voicemail is,
better.
"Hey, Archivist, why your dick?"
Oh fuck. Speaking of dicks being out, you want to explain to these goons what's going on with the Robo Pimp?
So everyone say hello to Dickhead. You don't have a voice for him yet, but I've upgraded him, so he's going to be helping us out.
Awesome.
I found that dick.
You did. But sequence, that means no threatening to impale him with your arms again.
I never, what?
Maybe that was just
I
in my
never
head.
did.
I think during the last combat, I thought for a moment it looked like you were gonna pin one of the bad guys against his chest by stabbing your mantis blade through the bad guy into Dickhead. And I just wanted to say, if you're gonna do that, maybe that was just in my head, but just don't.
or do it in the stomach area where it's less likely to actually pass through anything because it's mostly space.
Right.
It has crossed my mind a few times to test out my blades on them, but I won't.
As Dickhead like turns to look at you, the dildo on his head wiggling.
Oh, it's so
Say, is it a wiggly bitch?
It's a rubber one.
He's just got a fucking rubber dong on his face.
An extendable rubber dong on his face. That thing's stretchy.
Right, yeah, it grows from 3 inches to 7 inches.
All right. Sorry about that. I completely forgot.
You're all good.
Either.
All right. So I left a message for Fast Johnny, I think I said was his name.
Fast Eddie.
Fast Eddie, that was right. I left a message for Fast Eddie saying if he had a crew disappear and he was in need of another one, I have a crew looking for work. And I just left him a message. So if he calls me back, then it wasn't smoke. Because half of what you hear on the street is smoke.
Yeah.
And then I introduced everyone to Dickhead and his
Who does in
wiggly,
fact have a dick on his head.
very, very wiggly unicorn horn. You can, with the scale of the image, you can barely make it out.
Oh yeah, no, I had to zoom in. Oh fuck my life up, man. I hit my mouse button. I'm backed out of it.
That's EDDIE.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a play on Eddie's.
Yeah.
You know,
Fast
the
Eddie,
currency.
Fast Eddies. He makes you money fast.
No, I had forgotten my own pun and just selected another name, apparently.
Yep. I immediately knew what pun you were trying to make, so that's why I remembered it.
Does anybody else got anything going on? Anybody you know got anything going on?
All I'm doing is tightening bolts. Oh, I did get this. I did get a tech scanner, by the way. It's real useful. Check this shit out. And then I like run it on Dickhead, and it just like scans him up and down. All it does is it's a diagnostic tool, and it gives me a +2 to a bunch of tech skills.
Oh yeah. It should also give you a +2 to pick lock.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Oh, well, it should, because it'll give you a diagram of the inside of the lock.
Fair.
All right. Fast Eddie finally rings you back.
Hey, Eddie, how's it going?
Oh, it's good. Well, my day's going good. But seems like this character Techie is
Who?
holed up in a old rundown hover train.
I'm sorry, what'd you say the name was?
Just some prick called Sticky.
Oh,
I like this guy.
need You need someone to take care of him.
Yeah, that would be nice considering this prick has a team locked up on
All
this
right.
fucking little hideout.
What's the payday?
Give me a second. I'm gonna have to do some shopping on the fly as well.
Okay.
How many people you got working for you there?
4.5.
He said working for me. I counted him as a whole already. Shut up.
Well, hate to say it, but bots don't fucking count. But
He doesn't know I'm talking about a bot. I'm working for me too. I'm trying to cover my ass 6 ways to Sunday on this one, brother. We'll have 4 total.
give you about 1,500 eddies a piece if y'all kill this son of a bitch. Might throw in
Damn.
some extra if you bring those dumbasses that got themselves captured alive.
Sold.
All right, all
cool.
right.
Sold.
Do you know
I'm
what
in.
what kind of opposition we should be expecting? What's their setup?
He's in the, you said the sewers, right?
No, he's on the train, which I imagine Cyberpunk has levitating trains.
So he's on a moving lev train?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
That actually
No.
gives us an advantage because he has nowhere to run away to this time.
Right.
All right.
Getting on the train is going to be rough, maybe.
Yeah.
But getting on will be a lot easier than him getting off alive.
Oh, that's my marketplace.
I'm assuming. So he says the guy's name is Sticky. And I only know one Sticky who could take out a whole team. Because he's done it before.
Which is where I got the name.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure this is the guy who got my folks killed.
Oh, damn.
Hmm.
Okay.
You know, what are we fucking waiting for? Let's go get this fucker.
Hmm.
Dickhead's ready to
Well,
go. Is
first we
Dickhead
have
like
to figure out how to get on the train.
Yeah.
Does it
and
stop flopping and become rigid when he's ready to go, or?
Oh,
No.
please say yes.
Dickhead is like he's nodding, and as it's like wiggling, it's like growing. And then as it's
He's
done,
very
it like
excited.
it's just solid. It's
Perfect.
No, when he is done,
Perfect.
it becomes Squidward's nose.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
flaccid.
yeah.
was a map that I saw that I
And you just hear like the servo just. Anyways, yeah. How the fuck we getting on this thing?
Okay, so I can think of 3 ways I've heard it done in the past that worked. Mag boots, and we wait till it passes over. We all jump together. You have to hold each other, or the force will rip you apart. Mag boots. Option 2, we make the train stop. But then our executee will have a chance to escape and suspect something is wrong. Option 3, find a spot where it runs alongside another train and jump from one onto that one. Again, recommend mag boots, but not necessary in that case. So,
I tell you what, Archivist, since y'all seem interested in this mission, let me get off the fucking hollow. I'll let y'all fucking discuss the plan.
yeah.
I'll get some information together and see where this fucking frick's gonna be.
Cool. Question. Do you got mag boots in your stash?
Dude, I got shit all over the place. Let me look and see, and I'll get back with you on that.
Because I know I don't have any. I sold some to the last crew who tried to love train. All right, later.
As I'm flipping through my agent trying to look for mag boots.
I'm while I'm talking to them, I'm doing a search of that train and seeing if there's anywhere where it will run parallel with another train that we can get on.
See if there's any like bridges that go over it too.
Ooh, yeah, bridges are good because if we could find a way to schedule bridge maintenance, the train will have to stop, but also leave him without anywhere to really run.
Well, because I was just thinking, like, okay, we can get mag boots, but what about this hunk of metal? How's he getting it on? I mean, he could just reach out and grab a pole, I'm sure, but
yeah,
he could also just jump down from above and just.
I see he has a luxury we don't have. His
No
body
flesh.
is made of Durasteel and not flesh.
Right, yeah.
Is there somewhere where a train will run parallel? Provided the trains run on time? Which they usually do. They've finally figured that the fuck out.
Go ahead.
Can they figure it out for flights?
Sorry, I'm doing some shopping so I can.
Oh no, you're all good.
Maps together.
For flights, no, and yes. Private flights, yes, they always run on time. Commercial flights, no, because there's still all sorts of weird border problems, not because of countries, but because of corporations.
I have been giving Dickhead what would be less than a human's worth of skills and whatnot here and there. But he has hella body because Durasteel. So he has a body of 11.
Yeah.
Where like an exosuit gives a body, like if I were to wear an exosuit, it gives me a body of 12.
Right. I thought about getting bone lacing to give me a body of 2 more than I'm currently at, which I think is 6 or 5. Let me look. My sheet's up. It's right here. My body is currently 5.
There we go. Aw, bot got fucking banned in my chat. There you go. Birdie finger for you, bot.
How sad.
Who's fingering a bot?
Me.
Apparently,
Oh no, I was flicking off the piece of shit bot just in my stream chat. It got banned by Mr. Sci-Fi or Zippy.
I think I've settled on sci-fi.
Yeah.
Ziffy has weird connotations that I can't describe, but make me uncomfy.
Yeah.
Or so what it rhymes with.
Right. Well, you play a fuckload of space games, brother.
Yeah.
Like, actually, though.
I do. I really do.
Space games fun.
Sometimes I literally do just search the space tag on Steam and just shop.
I sometimes search the sci-fi tag,
Fair.
but that's only because the space tag is mostly RTSs and 4Xs.
It really is. And roguelikes. There's a lot of roguelikes.
There have been a bunch of roguelikes showing up in that category, which actually makes me excited. I'm actually really excited for Jump Ship. I played the demo with Maul a little bit.
I saw that.
And it is a 4-player roguelike. We all operate a spaceship together
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
And
That's on my wish list. Yeah, so this is a style of game I've been wanting for a very long time, and there's been a game that there was a game that was an early access doomer. It was like Polaris or P something.
Well, I don't think it's Polaris, because Polaris is a game I gave you a key to that we streamed together.
Right, no, this was I can find it eventually. But essentially it was you and up to 6 friends total. Each have different roles in a starship. And then it was like Star Trek from there, where you fly to systems, there's an anomaly in the system, you scan the anomaly. Okay, cool, you found some resources. You go back to the space station to sell it. At the space station, you got word that some bounty hunter is out there causing some mayhem, so you go fly out, you kill him. It's like ship-to-ship combat, sometimes ground combat. In that style of game, I've been desperately looking for, and I've never found one that works.
And Jump Ship looks to be it.
Yeah.
Ricky told me about another one that's already out that's like Jump Ship, but Jump Ship, he hasn't even played Jump Ship, but like we're both in agreement that Jump Ship is clearly going to be the superior of those 2 games. So there's no sense in buying the other one, which costs $50, when Jump Ship looks like it's going to launch at about $30.
Pulsar Lost Colony.
Okay.
Last update to the game was September 7th, 2024. Yeah. Quickly approaching abandonware. But yeah, that game was super fucking fun. I have 30 hours in it with playing with friends and shit, but it just never, development slowed down way too much. Anyways.
Fair. Fen, what do we know about the train travel?
Hi, gamer.
Hi, gamer. No need to hide. You know all of us. Except maybe Luan.
Hi, I'm the horny one.
He's the Bree of this group.
I think we're all horny.
True. All right.
No. You don't just get it all right and move on from that. True. Like, there was a level of someone touched my dick, and that true, that like needs addressed, brother.
I got a robot for you.
I wish there was someone underneath my desk, but unfortunately, I even looked. Nope. No one there.
Horny is apparently an understatement.
Fast Eddie calls back. That
Rang. It was a
yeah. Oh, not much.
My
So I found some Mac boots,
okay.
and this there's this prick has a train outside the city in the wastelands. Moves on a loop, but there's an old motel out there that you ought probably do well to set up in and then catch the train.
Okay.
Y'all decided how y'all gonna try to get on the train?
Well, I can't seem to find any place that runs parallel with it, so we're just gonna have to try to get above it and jump on it. Huddled
Huh?
up around Dickhead for dear life. He's gonna be the weight.
I'm sorry, who's dickhead?
Our robot.
Oh.
It could really be anyone.
The
else.
rocker boy put an
I did not
expandable
put
sex
anything on
toy
him.
on his head.
I did not put anything on him. I simply handed it to him.
I didn't say
Yeah.
it was your fault. I said I was gonna blame you. Because our tech needs to be sound responsible to this other fixer, at least a little.
Yeah.
I'm just crossing. I just have my arms crossed. I'm just like. Because you're having to describe why we named the robot Dickhead. So wait, so we got this guy that has a train that runs on loop, but we're not going to do that because it doesn't cross paths at all.
Not that I could find, unless you know of a place where it crosses that I missed, Eddie.
Well,
Because it'd be a hell of a lot easier to step off of one onto the other.
Yeah.
tell you what, I think there is another train that goes by that old motel. Probably get on that one, climb up on the roof, and jump across.
Okay. Well, then we'll do that.
But that train be there 3 days time. Doesn't run all the time. So, tell you what,
It'll be
go
there
ahead
in
and-
3 days.
yeah,
All right.
I'll send y'all a ride to take y'all out to the motel on the house.
Thanks. Good to hear that, Eddie. Glad to see you remembered that what I did for Darla.
Yeah. So, let me move this to there. And where's your characters?
Do they hold raves here today, or at all?
I don't think so.
Out in the fucking boonies place.
Because it's the rave in motel, and most raves get held in the desert anyway. If there's a desert nearby.
Do I not get to come along
Yeah,
on this mission? Or
No,
I can take it forever to bring me along.
Well, I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
I can't touch myself.
Everyone gets to come. Even Dickhead can help.
All right.
Oh, different kind of.
I'm good.
Oh, never mind.
Well, y'all arrive.
It's about that time of night.
Yeah.
I'll kill myself. I still can't touch myself. It's not what I mean.
Oh,
I can't touch myself
Sure, it's
either.
not.
hold on. Oh shit! I just put y'all on the fucking map layer.
Now we're
Well, that
permanently
would be why I
integrated
can't touch
into
myself.
the gravel.
Yeah.
Hey guys, does this dirt taste weird to you?
There we go. Y'all can touch yourselves now.
I like
thank God.
that this. I like that this sign just has an arrow pointing down.
Let me get under you.
I miss being able to control Dickhead.
You should be able to. No. All right.
Hey guys, watch. She got on top of me of her own free will.
There we go.
Oh, you moved me.
I know. It was a very emotional moment.
I'm riding dickhead.
Was it?
Well, if I moved you, it must have been.
Part of dickhead's programming is I can just make him stick out his arms and then I lay in them as he just walks me around to places.
If you put them next to each other and then draw a square, you can control both of them at once. I just discovered.
Oh. I can, even if we're stacked on top of each other. Oh. Nope. That's mine, not yours. Thank you.
A lie. I tried it. It didn't.
You can't control anybody's character but yours. It's okay. Neither can Luan. All right. Anyway, so we need to stay here for a few days.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna talk to the guy out front and see if I can't set up shop right here in the parking lot.
So I gotta. So just so I understand this. So this guy drove us out to this motel, is purchasing the room for us for a couple of days. He's also requisitioned a fucking train to come by and pick us up. And he's giving us mag boots for free. And then paying us $1,500 if we can just simply kill this one dude.
He's
And a potential
not
bonus if we
requisitioning the train.
Save his crew. Oh, the train
The
just runs
train
on its
just
own.
comes. Yeah.
the
yeah.
train is just happening to be by, but it's not a usual train path, so it's not on the schedule that I had access to. Like, because I was looking at the public schedule, not any private information he had.
Gotcha.
So he had intel that he gave us for free, which is pretty common from a guy asking you to do a thing. Motherfucker. Those faces mean I have to kill people now.
God damn it.
I was going to try to set up a night market.
All right,
We're going to be
roll
here for 3
initiative.
days. Might as well make a couple bucks.
Had to do something to pass the time.
You could just let
Luan's
me
AFK.
night market.
Okay. A little bit. Okay.
Oh, wait, I rolled for
I-
dickhead, not for me.
Oh,
Hang
for
on.
initiative. Okay.
How do I roll for
Okay.
me and not dickhead?
All right. I went to go.
I
piss.
rolled
Who
a
are these
7.
Is
guys?
it just a 1d4? Or not a 1d4? What am
No,
I
no.
supposed to roll?
It's so at the top
There we
of your
go.
character sheet, you see where it
Oh,
says
yeah,
roll
yeah, yeah.
initiative?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, here we go.
What system is a 1d4 for initiative?
Oh.
Isn't that just Baldur's Gate 3?
Well, okay, by default,
wait.
yes, but it's
Oh,
supposed to be a d20.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Do I
And
go first?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah.
I go last.
Yeah. Well, technically, you go sec. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, dickhead goes second or third, but I go last. Dickhead also isn't particularly skilled, though, so he's not gonna. He's chunky, but not skilled.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
I like pretty girls.
That song is so bad.
All right.
Okay,
I know
so
the drill.
set the scene for me. These motherfuckers come in. You also put them on the map layer, by the way.
Well, I did that on purpose because I was having to rename them because this is a reused asset.
Gotcha.
Ignore that.
These just appear to be
So what
dumbass gangsters that,
so they're just coming in trying to rob us.
yeah,
Oh,
they have no affiliation
This
with
is a
them.
regular. They're robbing us. He knows we're coming. This is
Yeah.
fine. I was concerned for a minute, but these are just regular gang goons, guys.
No, this will be easy then.
You had
don't like
me
that
worried
laugh.
for no reason.
Let me do something real quick. It's bugging the fuck out of me. Why is the nameplate not showing up for a dangerous character when it's checked? Whatever. Okay.
I didn't mean to click. I tried to drag and scroll.
That's fine. How many hit points does everyone have? 40?
I have 40.
I have 30.
I have 40 as well.
I have 40. Dickhead has 40.
I have 40.
So yes, everyone has 40 apparently.
I used to have 35, but respec.
Right. Okay, which one came in saying this is a robbery or whatever they opened with?
We'll say the one closest to you.
Okay. Oh, so he saw me setting up my stall and they're here to rob me specifically. Son, I don't think you want to do that. Who's next in line? And I'm just going to level my gun at his head and pull the trigger. There's got to be someone smarter to talk to, right? He ain't got no brain left between his ears.
Hey.
Danger's over there doing drugs, apparently.
What?
You just rolled resist torture drugs?
I don't know how. I was moving my fucking thing over so I can have my character sheet up on the same monitor.
Uh,
So maybe it clicked it.
that hits Fen based
Okay.
on the range box thing.
Yeah, I imagine so.
So I just shot that person in the head, which is damage twice. And
you
the
got a
first one rolled
666.
3 fucking 6s.
I'll get the critical injury table up.
666, motherfucker.
It's 3 6s to the head.
That's 32, right?
And 32 damage, right? And 3 6s on the, because the shot did 8d6 because it does double damage. Or it can do 19 twice if
Actually,
you prefer.
Well, what's in the document is multiply the damage that gets through your target's head armor by 2.
Oh, okay. So it's 38 then with 6 6s.
Yeah. Well, it's yeah.
Okay, so their head just explodes from
Yeah.
the pressure of essentially a 50 action express round ejecting with all of its force right into the side of it. Gotcha.
Should we roll to see if he has a broken arm?
I don't think it matters anymore.
Or
Chief?
perhaps a spinal injury.
What was it a D6?
It's
For
it's
what?
a 2d6 for critical injuries.
That'd be a 4.
Collapsed lung.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but all right.
-2 to move. Base
I don't
death
think
saving
that
penalty
was
is increased by 1.
anymore.
And I think they should go and rethink their life.
I'm pretty sure that one it's a little too late for
No.
them to
The
rethink
rest
their
of the
life.
group. Because as I stepped up to him, I said, who's next in line? Somebody's got to have a brain between their ears because he don't know more. And then I blew it out of his head.
All right. What's Dickhead doing?
Leveling his pistol to whoever's the closest threat. Because at this moment, he has now activated his combat protocols.
Oh, did you do his character sheet?
I've been loosely giving him stats here and there that aren't as good as a regular human, essentially.
Okay.
So I kind of want to experiment and see. I just want to see if this attack roll makes sense.
Okay.
And then if it does, and I'm going to roll with it. If it doesn't, I can nerf it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. At this range, and I haven't really upgraded his combat. I gave him a 2 to handguns. Keep in mind, my handguns is 6.
Wait. Okay, but the roll it rolled makes no sense. 6 plus 0 plus 1. Oh, wait. Yeah, it does. Never mind. I thought it rolled a 0 and then rolled another d10 for some reason. I'm like, how the fuck did you roll a 0?
Yeah, I have 2 in handguns and 4 in reflexes for Dickhead.
Oh, that didn't add the 2 in handguns. It just added the 6 from the stat. That should be 14.
The stat is 6.
Right. But it says 6 plus 0. It should be 6 plus 2.
It's 4 plus 2 equals 6, makes up the stat rank.
Oh, okay.
4 from reflexes, 2 from handguns makes the 6.
Okay, then I have no idea why there's a plus 0 in the middle of that bitch.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess Dickhead doesn't hit. I can work on that.
My turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for that guy or gal.
That's a hit.
15 fit. And I do.
If you just click the bow button, it'll do it for you automatically. Under the 15, you see the word bow?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yep. Just because it'll make your life easier in the future.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I forgot that was a thing.
I
You told
almost
me
did
last
too,
week,
and then I remembered.
so it was 15 feet,
Squares.
And 10 damage.
10 damage.
Oh, that's why it's not showing up. I'm gonna add myself as can be edited and controlled. That's why y'all's nameplate wasn't showing up.
Ah.
All right.
What? It's Sequence's turn, right?
If
Yeah,
Fen
it looks
is
like it.
done calculating the damage on that goon, then yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I just
Okay.
need to make sure.
All right, when you get back, I'm gonna go
Okay.
because I was just gonna say that.
Or you could go together and she can aim it for you.
Mm-hmm.
No, not gonna happen.
Between the little triangle between her. Never mind.
Yeah, she could sit and you could go for the opening. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
She
Back
hates
to the
us now,
damage.
by the way. All of us. Me too.
It's like when guys go together and one gets behind the one in front and like tries to get in between his legs.
That's not a thing, Zach.
Oh,
That's
that
not a
isn't?
thing. No,
I had a
was it this
weird
one?
high school experience. Yeah.
no. Just like when the tailor measures you for pants, he doesn't measure one leg, move it over, measure up the other leg, and then move it back.
That sounds personal.
I feel like Luan's laughing because he knows where that's from. Yeah?
Yeah.
No? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Chandler on Friends went to Joey's tailor. And then he was fondled by Joey's tailor. And Joey's like, no,
yeah.
that's just how they do it.
I thought that's what it was.
All right, Sequence, you're up.
Perfect. Minute. I want to recalculate everything, make sure, because I saw some movement. Okay. I'm going to toss a handy dandy tear gas
Oh,
right here. Everyone's out the
More
way.
character.
That won't
You're-
hit me, right?
No, you're 3 squares away.
Okay.
So
What does tear gas do again? I mean, I know what it does in real life, but
if they have organic eyes, they have to roll a negative. They have to beat a DV3, or they suffer damaged eye critical injury.
DV3 or DV13?
DV13.
There you go. Because
And they
I
have to
just
roll
pulled it up.
resist, torture, and drugs.
Okay.
So athletics, a 12. 8, so that's 16 meters.
You know what? I forgot she had to go all the way upstairs. She's probably done by now. I have to go real bad. I'm going to start heading that way because I have to go all the way upstairs
Let's
because
see.
I tore apart our bathroom.
I'm trying to read the rules on Throne again.
More on that at 9.
Damaged eye. -2 to ranged and perception checks involving vision. And it's
We
for
have to see-
1 minute, aka 20 turns.
I put wings in too.
What?
Wings in.
Of course you did.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Well, does a 12 reach
You were
that
gonna
far?
make what?
Mozzarella sticks.
I'm sorry.
Too bad. You can use a little one. Yeah, but thankfully our bathroom will have a floor tomorrow.
Damn it, fucking Imperial bullshit. Hold on.
Because that's, let me see,
Oh, so,
Hold on.
Luan, this is
8
the
squares.
wine cocktail that we got.
Imperial bullshit. Okay.
Never
That's,
seen that before.
40
I hadn't
meters.
either. They were on clearance, I guess.
Like 40. Wait, since when did these become 5 meters? They were always 2 meters.
I think we're just on a larger
hold on.
map.
Because if that's the case, then I can't actually throw it if we're going by 5 meters.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, so 16 meters.
All right. What does the rule book say on throwing?
It just says roll. Let me go back to it. It just says roll athletics plus a d10. And then you can throw up to a maximum of 25 meters.
Oh, okay. So you can.
So I don't really know how that's determined.
Yeah, I don't either. All right. So
I guess it's meant to be vague for the GM's discretion.
okay. So they have to roll.
Resist torture and drugs. They have to roll above a 13. Or 13 or higher.
Which they're probably about to get fucked.
It's
Because
wait,
I'm
hang
pretty
on.
sure they don't have heals.
It's Dex, Athletics, and then 1d10 up to maximum. So it's not just Athletics; it's Dex plus Athletics.
But with this, it automatically combines them both.
Oh,
I just said athletics.
Yeah.
Because my athletics total is 8.
An improvised thrown weapon does as much damage as the GM thinks it would. Essentially,
Yeah.
you guys fucking figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be vague.
Yeah.
But that is. I only have one more tear gas left.
I did get 2 sleep grenades.
I don't know why the hell a rocker boys get started with tear gas, but I'm here for it.
Because
Oh
you
God! Somebody outside is lighting off fireworks already.
because you learned after one of your concerts that huffing some tear gas gives a pretty good high. I don't know.
4,
That's
5.
that's some kind of crazy shit a rocker boy would do.
Yeah, I mean, probably safer than whippets, maybe. I don't quite know.
1, 2.
It's like that
three,
guy, in
5.
Andor that just inhales starship fuel. Okay, so that's none of them passing the okay.
They all have -2 to range attacks, and what else was it? Perception.
Perception, yeah. For 20 turns.
And then I'm going to use my movement action to get in this motherfucker's face.
Okay.
And I should still be out of the 3 squares. And that's my turn.
Wait, there's 6 people. Did one of them pass? Or 6 people, 5 rolls? Did it hit all 6 or just 5 of them? Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
That's right. He's missing a head. Yeah. About that.
Speaking of which, yeah,
No.
yeah. Thank you.
Hi.
How are you?
Why are you growling at me?
Danger, do you need help?
You're
Should
a
I call
troll,
someone?
Zach wants to know if you need help and if you should call someone.
No. You, not not Dave.
Sure.
You.
Oh, me? I thought
Is
you
he-
said
is-
Dave,
is
not
this man
Danger.
harassing
I
you?
forgot my name was Danger for a second.
Is this man harassing you?
He is. He's a troll, clearly. Self admitted.
All right, it's the goons' turns now, and they're very teary-eyed.
They crying.
And on my face.
All right. Let's see.
It's skin. All right, I'm back. I apologize for the delay.
Well, Luan, or Sequence rather, made all of the remaining goons who are alive cry.
Yeah.
Good.
There's been a tear gas attack.
Good.
Listen here. And that's for 1 minute. 1 in 20.
I just keep egging them on. You guys really did choose the wrong people to try to rob.
Well, these ones are more skilled than the last ones.
Yeah. But you gotta remember they all have -2 as well.
Yeah, and that's to the ranged.
Yeah.
Yeah, to any ranged attack, yeah.
I have the full book up. Yeah.
Zach, you shoot your gun again. That way the handgun table shows up again, because it doesn't when he rolls it for some reason.
Yeah, no, I got the rule book pulled up.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Okay, so
Well, I'm pretty sure
Um,
the first one misses.
yeah.
It's going to be actually, I think only one of them hits, unless that 15 is.
Well, it depends
is,
on distance.
Yeah, if that 15 is directed at Luan, then that hits.
Yeah.
But otherwise, those two 13s, there's no chance at any range.
So
No.
tear gas was a good call.
Wait, why do I have 35 hit points?
Okay, it looks like I don't know. You should be able to. Here, I'll fix it. You have 40.
Yeah.
Okay. So only 2 of them hit. I think, yeah. So the one right in front of Luan, our sequence, gonna attack.
This one?
Yeah,
Alright.
hit. $2d6.
Damn.
I think that's the damage roll, right? For handguns.
Handgun is 2d6.
Regular handgun is
Is it?
2d6.
Yeah, too.
Okay.
A pistol's 2d6, a heavy pistol's 3d6, a very heavy pistol is 4d6.
And then
Alright,
my
so that-
stopping
Dart gun
power is 11.
46. An air pistol is various because of a variety of reasons.
The book puts an air
Alright.
pistol at 0d6.
then the other one's gonna take
Right,
a
'cause
shot
it's
at
usually a
Colt
delivery system for something else.
or Data.
Okay. Ow.
So that's
Do you have
6
any
against me.
armor?
I do have 9 SP on my body. Wait, did I
Oh,
repair
shit.
from last week?
Yeesh.
Would I have had to have called that out? Because if not, then I'm fine.
I think it's assumed that you will repair your armor
Yeah.
if you
No,
can do it.
You just say you repaired it.
Okay, so I have 11 SP then. So does that do anything to me?
Oh.
No.
Okay. Because the
Yeah,
damage would
no.
have to pass 11 in order for it to do
Right.
damage. Okay.
I'm about to copy one of y'all's fucking character sheets and make this
I
shit
think-
interesting.
Well, I think those things do have. They're supposed to have rate of fire at 2.
Regular pistol? I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Let me look.
But they'd be rolling 2d6 twice. That still doesn't overcome the SP
Oh, yeah,
on
no.
one bullet.
No, but it still gives them a fighting chance over the stopping power. At least
Yeah.
they could roll an 11 or 12.
The store does have a rate of fire of 2 for
Yeah.
a 2d6 pistol, a 2d6 handgun.
So I should roll 2 more times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
gonna
still
hit
doesn't pierce either of us.
either of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd need to critically hit with a critical injury to hit us.
Yeah. All right. Now I believe it's Data's turn.
Yippee!
I gotta switch headphones.
I'm gonna hit this guy. How do I linger? Hitting that guy with
Excuse
this
me while
big
I hit this guy.
fucking gun. I think that hits. There's my damage roll.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, that
Probably
sucks.
should start giving these fucks armor also. Well, these are just dumbass wannabe gangsters. So that's
Yeah, goons are one thing. Hired guns, I would assume, would be a little bit more skilled, and then like professional corpos would be like,
yeah.
Yeah. Because if I was a gang leader, I wouldn't give the brand new hires armor that costs money.
Yeah. It's like
All right.
regular NPCs versus named NPCs, you know? It's
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, if the guy's name is Guard, unless you're in like Elder Scrolls Online where the guards are all level 400 for no goddamn reason.
And invulnerable to all damage.
But like in most games, if your name is Guard or police officer / cop or anything of that variety, I'm real sorry. Henchman.
Yeah.
If your name is Henchman, you're fucked.
Yeah.
All right.
gotta-
Same thing if their name is just
not
Goon.
sequence, Archivist.
Yep.
Back to you.
Oh. Fun. I'm going to step over to this guy and go,
as the
are you second in command?
smoke from
I
the
hope
tear
he's
gas
not second in
grenade.
command. And then I'm just going to, oh, no. Like that's, I'm trying to walk the edge of that.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
that disappears after one turn.
I'm just saying, like, you blew a guy's head off, smoke grenade, a tear gas grenade goes off, you walk up and being like, shit, you guys are still here? Click. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
You guys can choose to make better decisions. And then I'm just going to pull the trigger on that one too. Because fuck that guy. And his couch.
Because he fucked his couch.
Oh,
Yo,
I'm
fuck that
pretty sure that
couch.
deletes that guy also.
is that a headshot?
Nah. Regular damage. Okay.
Three
Wow, I rolled
ones.
3 ones this time.
Jesus.
To make up for the 3 6s I rolled last time.
You instead healed him.
20. Okay. All right. Third dickhead.
Beep borp. I'm gonna need to upgrade his handguns. Yeah.
You want to do that real quick?
Are you like giving me permission? I can give him like 2 more points.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say like, oh, it's just where's handguns? Here it is. Because the character sheet's giving me like regular amounts of skill points, but I know this is a bit more limited than a human, so let's try that again. Didn't fucking help.
All right.
I'll keep it-
You
I'll
sound
keep
like
it.
me.
I'll keep
I
it there.
mean,
For,
at least it didn't help because you rolled a 2,
yeah,
right? Instead of
moving forward a little bit, maybe that'll help in the future.
All right. Sunshine. Oh yeah. Back to us.
Ah, that's how you do it.
danger. Hit you.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got too excited about my wings. I started eating them and they're too hot.
You know what, that's fair.
That is fair.
Good decision, guys. I'm gonna go for this one.
Okay.
They're a little further away. What was that? 8 meters. The 13 doesn't hit.
Yeah, it does.
Fuck. Or an
she got
11 doesn't
11.
hit. I need a
Yeah.
13.
Right.
Is what I meant.
All right. Sequence. I believe it's.
All right, pretty cut and dry. I'm gonna cut this motherfucker.
I'm gonna cut a bit.
Ow.
16.
Because these are new hires, I believe that hits.
Fuck that
30
guy.
30
even.
damage.
What's that one?
Oh, no double sixes. Shit.
Yeah.
5.
Should like lobbed a
right.
arm off or
So
something.
he's just regular almost dead
Mhm.
instead of super almost dead.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
that's the turn.
Yeah. I believe it's their turn now. So,
Imagine going after the goons. That's crazy.
Fuck off.
1, 3, 4, 5.
Damn!
Oh, shit.
3 10s. Oh my fucking god.
That's unreal.
That is nuts.
Let's see.
I remember mine is, well, I don't think it matters for 2 of them, but -2.
I have those.
Shit, I need to work on my
That's
own
fine.
handguns.
You're getting outperformed by goons.
These guys are outrolling my handgun rolls. I have a 13.
Okay. So, 6.
Imagine 3 of them will probably hit. Fuck.
I roll. for
You roll
each
2 for
die.
each. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1. That's 15 damage. That hits.
No.
Well, it'd be 7
It's
and 8
two
per
separate
hit.
bullets, so it's
Yeah.
7
Okay.
and 8, not 15.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay, that's going to penetrate
Oh.
someone's armor.
And do critical.
give them
And
a
cause
critical
a critical wound.
all right, Colt. Let's
Ooh.
put that on you.
All right, so how does this work for armor? Do I take 2 away
You
from
take
the
1
armor?
damage. Yeah.
I take 1 damage, but I take
believe
2 away
it's
from the
1.
armor.
1.
1.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 10 on my SP and 39.
And then you roll 2d6 to see what your critical injury is because they rolled 2 6s to do that.
Yeah.
God, that's crazy.
Which is ridiculous that you took 1 damage, but it's
Yeah.
critical.
Yeah.
It was directly in the heart.
DM, what's my critical injury?
Oh, so I need to roll
2d6.
2d6.
Spinal injury.
Ooh.
Next turn, you cannot take an action, but you can still take a move action. Base death save penalty is increased by 1.
Mhm.
Yeah, that kind of doesn't make sense. I think a
Sure it
spinal
does.
injury,
Smart bullet.
you wouldn't be able to move, but you could still fire a gun. But whatever. Okay. So that one doesn't do shit. So we're to Colt.
I can't do shit.
You cannot do anything.
All right. So Archivist.
I'm gonna use the shoulder of the guy crying in front of me to brace. I'm gonna try to physically turn his body around to look at this guy, and I'm gonna use his shoulder to brace to shoot his friend.
Okay.
Meanwhile, saying, I'm just assuming you're second in command. You better be.
How far away is that?
6.
I didn't say 6. So, yeah. Yay. $15 damage as I shoot his friend in the back. His friend who is crying.
Yeah, they're all still.
All right. It is. Now Dick hits.
All right. Gonna shoot this guy, or try to. Bang. It hits. And it is a medium pistol, so that's a 2 rate of fire. So that's a 6 and a 7. Great.
13. Right. That's 13 damage.
Yep.
Okay. 7. All right, Sunshine.
Go
Or
back
then-
after.
Maybe don't
Oh,
shoot this
wait.
one because my face is on his shoulder.
Hold on.
Yeah. No, I was just measuring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go after this one right here that I tried to
Okay.
kill before. With a 16. Yeah, that hits. So that only fucking does 5 damage. Girl hates me tonight.
That's
Yep.
3 ones.
have
and a
wings.
2. I
It's
rolled
okay.
3 ones earlier.
Down to that. All right.
Damage rolls are
I really don't know if I like that.
The sequence's turn.
Yep. Gonna slash a bitch again. This was only a minus
Okay.
1. Damn.
Wait. Red indicates a critical miss, right?
Yeah. Meaning you roll again and subtract the d10. But that time it was only a minus 1. Ooh. So does a 12 still hit?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
All right. He becomes little meat slices.
And I get critical injury on the turn he dies.
Oh, hang on. I'm reading something about critical injuries now that I actually have one. I'm more invested. All critical injuries cause a horrible injury effect and deal 5 bonus damage directly to the target's hit points when suffered.
So
Oh, so you took 6.
that I did not know. Okay.
All right. What is a 12 on the critical injury table?
A 12
no.
is a dismembered leg.
That fits.
That makes sense.
I think the entire body is dismembered at this point. Though.
Yeah.
As much damage as
Minus 6 to
sequence
move.
did.
And then also on the movement, I would just step over the dead body and get in this motherfucker's face now.
Okay.
The one I just shot in the back?
Yeah. Now
They
I'm in
got
his
shot
face.
in the back. I made the guy
Hey.
watch them get shot in the back, and then you cut a friend in half in front of them. And now you're threatening the guy I just shot in the back. Meanwhile, those other 2 fuckwits are being
Or-
just pincushioned by the robot and sunshine.
One of those
Okay.
can still hit.
Yeah.
Wait, is this one trying to do something?
No. Because technically you have. All right. Pick what's the one right in front of you. Try. Is the one that shot you.
Stopping power is 11, so nothing happened.
Okay. Just pissed you off more.
Yeah.
All right. Beta, it's your turn now.
Sweet. As I'm gripping my back because it has the ouchies, I'm gonna shoot this fucker again. Dick. Yeah, I think that hits.
Oh God, yeah.
I
17
believe
damage.
a big hole gets blown into him,
Venus.
Yeah.
and that one dies.
Yippee!
Didn't you take some damage that we discovered?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I'm at 34 out of 40 right now.
Okay. There we go. Got that changed. Not that it fucking matters. All right. Archivist.
I asked the guy I'm holding, do you want to be the boss? Does he reply?
Yeah. Says something not exactly smart.
Oh, what does he say?
You want to suck my dick?
Oh, well, then the gun moves from past his head to against his head, and I pull the trigger. One of you has to have two brain cells to rub together. Come on.
They're goons, of course they don't.
Oh.
And I somehow missed him.
Oh.
You know what? That could be
Maybe
more
still
intimidating, though. Like the barrel of the gun is on his head and goes off instead of against his head. I could spin this. I could spin this.
Well, you talking about two brain cells rubbing together?
The inside of his head is just empty, so it did no damage.
Right? It literally went in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
Kind of moves his head back and says, like, well, I got two testicles you can rub together. All right.
I know what Dave's shooting next.
Nope. Not shooting it. I'm going to
Okay.
grab
Dick and twist it.
the glasso. Or the gasso. Yeah, I'll rub him with this. Zip.
All right. That's Spot's turn.
Oh. Beep blorp. Meep.
That one's dead.
Oh. Right. Beep blorp. Can I use that same roll or should I re-roll?
No, just use the same one.
And bang. Bang.
Oh, God.
Snake eyes. Good lord. All right. That's an 8.
Fucking embarrassing.
God, the damage rolls today are just not it.
Yeah.
For some of us, at least.
I was gonna say I rolled 3 6s earlier. I don't know.
I was
what
gonna
the
say,
fuck you're
speak for
talking
yourself.
about.
I have a spinal injury right now.
Yeah, I've been rolling double-digit damage, so.
Aren't you lucky?
All right.
I mean, so have I. It's just not high double digits.
I'm gonna go for this bitch again. Sorry, it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh,
Motherfucker!
a bad day today.
That was a misclick. There's something in my eye when I fired that arrow.
Oh, you
is pretty
missed, and the
sandy.
arrow goes
There's
into the
something in
one
that eye.
behind him.
The dead body behind him.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. That's exactly what I was fucking trying to do. Not
Hey,
kill the guy
Sunshine.
that's alive.
But now it looks
That
like
one's
it
already
has
dead.
a boner.
All right.
Hey,
sequence.
hey,
Give
Data,
that poor
say
woman
that shit
who's-
again, and I'm gonna shoot
who's-
you next time. All right?
I chuckle, but I'm like
Nope.
still gripping my lower back, and I like kind of.
Like, ow, ow, ow.
I'm assuming a 20 is gonna hit.
Yeah.
They're just.
Ooh.
Well, what was it about high damage rolls?
Kill yourself.
Brother.
Eat cheese!
Brother.
God, remember, it's eat cheese.
In Minecraft.
So, 1,
Play Fortnite.
3.
There you go. That works too.
Chris and I decided we're gonna go eat banana and peanut butter sandwiches together.
No, that's vetoed. You're not allowed, asshole.
My usual stream way of telling
Unless he
of
eats
saying
banana.
my
You eat
stream
peanut.
way of saying that is to say I'm gonna go Fortnite myself.
What
Fair.
is the thing with critical hits?
I don't
That we
think
discovered.
there is one. It is just while you can hit from a super long range then.
Oh, okay.
Or it makes it easier to get a headshot if you were trying for it, etc.
All right. So
Damn.
the one that Danger shot at is gonna shoot at Archivist.
Okay.
That's a dick move.
Does the guy my face is next to his head and the front of my body is against the back of his body, is he providing cover? Because I am kind of having a human body shield right now without thinking about it.
Plot twist. He's 3 feet tall.
Yeah, he's a little leprechaun.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm getting fun ideas that I shouldn't give him.
All right.
So does it have to exceed the stopping power, or
meat for the stop.
because it rolled exactly 11?
Exceed to deal damage.
Okay.
At least that's how I interpreted it.
There's so many fucking rules in this.
All right. And sequence 1 in front of you
Okay.
is shooting. Not sure if that does anything, but
He rolled an 11 and an 8.
yeah.
Okay, so no damage. But you said an 11 would lower it if it met it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
Which
I'm
means
guessing
there
it
would
goes
be
to
damage
10.
on the second 11 if that's also at you.
No, I think the second 11 is. An 11 and 8 came at me, and 6 and 11 went at you, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my SP went down by 1 also.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think the way it's phrased is if it meets or beats your stopping power is reduced by 1. Any additional damage is then dealt to you.
All right, cool. Colt or Data.
Right. I'll hobble my ass over here. I'm gonna shoot this fucking guy. Bitch. Oh. Never mind. Gonna hobble back again.
All right.
I have made regrets. I
Archivist.
turn around and limp off.
Sure.
Do I think there's a way to, no, I'm just gonna gasso this guy, but set it on slow, and just hold him down, and stare at this one while I'm doing it. This one while I'm doing it. He didn't want to be in charge. Do you want to be in charge?
As you hear the motor in the gasso like whirring down because it's meeting higher resistance, and the guy's like,
Right.
All right. That one right there, you using your little lasso or whatever thing.
Isn't that it's a pistol roll, isn't it?
What, the gasso? It
Yeah.
used to be. It's not attached to a grappling hook anymore. It's just a loop of fucking steel cable.
Oh.
Attached to an ascender and a stick.
Okay.
So I don't know what I would roll for it.
Either melee or grappling,
Yeah,
which would just be brawling.
It'd have to be something physical like brawling.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to physically place it around his fucking neck.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll that.
Brawling? All right.
Yeah.
13. And he would oppose with his evasion or brawling.
I think
Since we're
it's
not already brawling, he can either try to avoid me or counter.
Which she's probably going to fail either way because I don't even think I have skills in that. Yep.
Oh. Well, that poor man.
yeah, they both roll brawling, yeah.
Okay, so going to do it damage over the time for
Okay.
2 turns, and then he'll just become decapitated.
Well, I was gonna say I'd make it a number of turns equal to the body stat. That way, bigger, stronger people have a longer time to try to figure out how to get out of it.
Because this thing is applying basically like
Yeah.
15 to 20 body worth of weight to his neck. but slowly it's increasing up to that point.
Right. And I'm gonna pull the pin and just let go.
Okay.
And until the pin is replaced, the on-off mechanism won't work. It's actually a safety feature of grappling ascenders.
Yeah.
That way, if your hand falls away from the controls, it will just pull you to safety.
Yeah.
It's like the dead man stops on like treadmills even, but they work opposite.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Sorry, is it my turn?
No, it's the bot's turn.
Yeah, okay.
He said it's Dickhead's turn. I thought it was my turn again.
Oh, sorry, I was zoned out. Beat board. Because as Dave was trying to get his attention, the robot's just sitting there. I'm gonna shoot you again.
Right.
Fuck. And he misses. Rip.
But you know what?
An idea. Roll another pistol. Okay, never mind. Well, I was gonna say if it hit, it would hit the one behind him.
Oh, you know what? That's a fair shout. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
And then
so
the robot just, I meant to do that.
hit sunshine.
The dildo
Look at
goes
this one.
erect. He doesn't have a speech box yet.
Motherfucker.
Rip.
I'm having a badass night.
I think you should probably take some steps back next time before you shoot,
That's fair.
because the bow's better
Well-
at longer range. It
It
looks
wouldn't
like.
have.
No, that's fair. But I can still move, right? Because my turn's
Yeah.
not over.
Yeah,
you
you can move now. Yeah.
Go ahead and move.
I'm gonna move
I'll
back
take-
here
There you go.
Okay.
because that should be better for next time. Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
then at 12.
All right.
That's
sequence.
fair.
All right. Fuck this guy up.
Mhm.
God damn.
That one's dead. That leaves 2.
And this one's currently being strangled by my robotic strangulation device.
So technically 1.
Well, okay.
I can shoot.
He's a little incapacitated as he's being decapacitated.
And decapitated.
Yep.
And defecating.
People
Body
do
does
that
tend
while
to
they
shit
die.
itself when he dies.
Mhm, mhm.
Don't you fucking aim at me.
And he's getting a boner because of autoerotic asphyxiation.
What is this, David Carradine?
We just found Glenn Quagmire.
Jesus Christ!
Giggity.
You fucking giggity.
All right. And I don't think he makes it past your armor, but damage was 6 and 5. You danger.
I think
Yeah.
Danger
No, I
does.
think he has the same armor as the rest of us.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, my armor is 11.
Data.
Colt now? Okay. All right. I'm going to move back up and try one more time with feeling. Just not in my lower back, please. That's very painful. Okay.
Hey, about time.
Good fucking God.
Fuck. How's a big ass fly getting in here?
All
right.
Probably the door.
That's pretty amazing damage, I have to say.
And then I hobble
It's
back.
very impressive. For reasons we're not going to talk about.
Oh yeah. Hold on, let's see. Roll. I do something real quick. Um,
I wish there was a dark mode for this.
Yeah.
There is. Isn't there? Yeah, there is.
Is there? Is it in settings?
Yeah, settings in the chat.
Oh.
Under personalization and display. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't dark mode the background of the map, but I'll just zoom in.
Oh, yeah,
Artemis?
no, I've been zoomed in the whole time. I don't.
Oh, that's so much better. That's
now
that
the-
make pee go doing the doing doing doing.
But for some reason, going dark mode made the
text
range
in the
table go
boxes.
blank for me.
Yep, me too.
Yeah.
Same.
Hang on, does it fix it? This is just a test. Nope.
If you highlight it, you can still see
Yeah,
it.
you can. The text is just
Okay.
white on white.
That's very weird.
All right, but yeah, it is archivist.
Oh, it's me.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Is this person alive?
I know why none of us can see it.
Yeah.
We're all in dark mode. If you go out of dark mode, you can see it.
Yep.
The one in front of you, yeah. Yeah, still strangling.
No. I mean, is this one still alive?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Other
is.
one.
Does he have an X? No.
I'm gonna.
Slap me. I'm sorry. But not really.
I'm gonna shoot that one.
And you're gonna hit?
That's a hit. All right.
Yeah, I think so.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be. Oh, yeah.
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 Yep.
And that's 9 damage.
And I'll kick
Oh,
the
he
guy
goes
at my feet and
fine.
go, "You should have said you wanted to be the boss, dumbass." Literally kicking him, man, while he's down.
He screams. He lifts up his hand, flips, gives you the finger, and then it finally decapitates him.
Yay! I'll go ahead and pick it up and I'll reset it later because that takes a little work.
Clean it off and get the little
Alright, let's,
bits and pieces of flesh off of it.
Mm-hmm.
We get the loot table up.
Oh, they all died. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did I kill this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
neat. Then I'm going to
Awesome.
roll a paramedic to try
Can
and
you do that on
stabilize it.
yourself?
You can try to quick fix yourself, but you cannot try to treat yourself. Either way, spinal injury, I need to pass a paramedic DV15. Treatment is a surgery DV15. And I looked into it. A quick fix for an injury like this would just resolve any of the issues for the day. So I'm going
Okay.
to.
For being a spinal injury, it seems to have the lowest amount of consequences.
It really does.
well, right, because you can just have your whole spine replaced
Yeah.
with a robo spine. So, like, yeah.
All right, so here's the first little loot. Pocket notebook filled with personal reminders and breath mints.
Oh, I'm starving. I take the breath mints and start eating them.
Universal Vendit gift card. Sure what that is. So
Universal Vendit what?
it says Universal Vendit. That's VENDIT gift card.
I don't know what Vendit
Mhm.
is. I know that one of the vending machine companies is called Vendit.
Maybe that's what it is. So
Okay.
the roll is how do you roll again?
/R space.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is V as in Victor, ENDIT gift card. And then it's, yeah, that for
Holy fuck.
determining.
522.
Yeah. It's
That's
10
the
D10
value.
times 10.
Oh,
Wait, no.
That's
hold on.
functionally the same thing.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's D10 times 10.
Oh. Hey, it's got 522 eddies that you can only spend at a vending machine.
Yeah.
Which anything you spend at a vending machine is covered by your lifestyle anyway.
Right.
So like,
It's a lifestyle gift card.
that's a 10.
So
Buy a
it's-
bottle of water.
It's a gift card with a tenner on it.
yeah,
Great.
somebody's bar mitzvah.
All right. No.
I at that point go, what the fuck am I going to do with this? And hand it to whoever wants it.
Oh, one of them had an engagement ring.
Hey, I'll take that.
What kind of quality is it? Like good quality, shit quality, excellent
Um,
Is
quality?
it real?
How many
I-
qualities are there in red?
84.
I put a picture. Cheap,
I'll tell
everyday,
you what.
costly, premium, expensive,
it's
very
pretty
expensive.
damn good quality.
Yeah, it's within the realm of about 1,000 eddies, 1,000 to 5,000.
Used piano wire.
I'm gonna check and see if it's real.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. This is that one.
Is there's 8 different price categories for future context.
Small plastic vial of scent coke.
I'll take that.
Okay.
And a guitar pick.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Shocking.
I didn't mean to do that. The two
Yeah.
the two rocker boy esque motherfuckers taking the coke and the music paraphernalia. Yeah, who would have thought? And you got the coke the last time.
Um, got a lighter.
Don't die, please. I kind of like you. Most of the time.
Kind of funny.
Okay. A lighter and a glow stick.
We're not even married yet, and that's how I. No, I'm just kidding. Are you okay,
Someone
babe?
notating all this.
I
You need
am.
water or something?
No, I'm good now.
Okay.
I'm assuming Dave
If you need water, let me know.
Luan are putting the stuff that they grab in their own journals. I'm not
Yes.
writing
Okay.
that stuff down.
The cocaine
Safe
guitar
lock
pick.
combination.
Repeat that.
Safe lock combination. That's what it says. Safe/lock combination.
Okay.
A pebble.
Ooh. I got a rock. Danger, are you noting in your journal that you have a quote, very expensive engagement ring?
Oh, was it actually expensive? Because if it
It
wasn't,
was.
I didn't
It was.
want
It was
Okay.
specifically very expensive.
Okay.
Yeah,
will
I rolled
write
a
that down.
6.
That's very weird for a gangster to have.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm a
well,
fucking executive. Fuck you.
What? No, the gangster
Oh,
we
you mean the
pulled
guy
it
we
off
got it
of.
off
Start off of.
Yeah.
Clearly, he was gonna propose to somebody, but that ain't gonna happen now. She's just gonna not have a boyfriend anymore,
How do you know it was just she?
or he. Boys can like diamonds too.
It could have been a gun. Also, you know, you never know.
In a
You're the
ring? That'd be
only one that
fucking-
wants
I'm
to
sorry,
fuck
what?
your gun.
Guys, we're focusing on the unimportant pieces here.
Where the
Alright.
fuck are we now?
And
Confused.
We're
This is
in
the
the same
interior of the
spot.
motel.
Just yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that a fucking
It's a bathroom with dead bodies in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Awesome.
great.
And a surgery. Oh, this
I
is a
didn't
Ripper
do it.
Doc's office.
Yep.
Those are bloody lab coats. This is a Ripper Doc's office.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that means, but Okay.
A guy who people like us go to have cybernetics installed. You go
Yeah.
to real
Oh.
doctors, we can't afford those.
yeah, no, they fucking work for me, so I get the highest and the best. Fucking
Alright.
You know what? And the funny thing is that explanation of lore could have 100% been in character because she wouldn't necessarily know or give a shit what the fuck a Ripper Doc was.
Right.
yeah, it's so beneath me. Fucking duh.
Becky with the good hair.
I have awful hair. This fucking fly, man.
Look,
You should
it's a
commit-
cheap
Not crazy,
motel.
there's- No, there's an actual fly down here crawling on my monitors, and every time I go to kill it, it flies away.
Yo, I found Data's room.
Which one?
Mhm.
Yeah, I was actually gonna call out. That was gonna be mine. And I just spend the entire night awake, just looking through all the junk and garbage.
I'm gonna pretend like this is the cleanest one.
It is. It actually is.
It actually
Yeah.
is, yeah. I'm gonna step
This
away
is
for
the
a sec.
second cleanest. I'm claiming it. Okay, but guys, what if we just bought a motel? What if we just bought a motel to live in and have as like our base of operations?
You already have an apartment. Why do we need a motel?
No, instead of the apartment. We own a motel instead of renting an apartment.
I feel like there will be bed bugs, and I'm not into that.
No, because we can replace all the furniture.
I'm not just part of the problem, I'm the whole problem, okay?
What do you think, Sequence?
What was that?
What do you think? Instead of renting an apartment, we buy a motel. We can set up a music venue and bar in like one of
I
the
could
arms
have
of the
my
L.
own personal studio.
Right? We don't even
Ah,
have to
fuck with
rent
that.
out rooms. We can just have all the space we need to do all the stuff we do. I can run
As
a
you-
little market out of the parking lot.
As you guys are discussing this, I walk up and I'm being that like annoying handyman that's identifying the 500 billion things that like could be clean. We'd have to do some electrical work. There's a couple of lights over there that aren't working right. There's one over there flickering. I see some sparks coming out of that wall. It's probably not very healthy. I wonder what the AC is like.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I'd have to take a look. Maybe some internet connection problems that possible. I see some fiber lines down over there. Gotta string that up.
I just look at data and say, "We're not buying this one, you fucking nerd."
No, this one's too far
All right.
away. No, I was thinking down in Hey maybe.
Well, I'm going back to my room.
Well, no, you're in on this too, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
mean-
you'll get an actual room. But yeah, down in Hey, look, they got the best bodegas, right?
Like me a good bodega.
Plus,
As
almost every bar has a stage.
as Dickhead's penis goes erect.
Of course it does.
Because I've programmed my
Yeah.
interests into into Dickhead.
Oh, yeah. No, 100%. So he's just like, Yes, we know you're excited, dickhead. Stop fucking the air. Oh.
So we're camping out here for a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I am going to kind of obfuscate our presence here. I'm going to call a couple of my contacts and talk to the motel manager about setting up a market here for the next week or so.
Okay.
What roles do you want me to make? Because, like, if I were to set up a night market, which I'll be able to do at my next level, I can't set up my own market, right?
Yeah.
But I'm reaching out to other people I know going, hey, I lined up a space.
I thought that was a fly again.
But to do that is a haggle check, I know. So there's one of those, because one of those will be required. And then I would imagine a persuasion for the manager or a conversation. Probably more a persuasion, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you're going to get whatever the fuck you want.
That's what a good fixer does.
I mean, yeah. There's a reason I'm really good at this part and really mid at combat.
This is the guy who blew off a total of 2 heads that last round, and I killed 1 person. Barely.
I killed
okay.
0.
To be fair, the first one was luck, and the second one was plot armor. For lack of a better thing to state it as. But that's now used up. At least for the time being. Anything else you would want me to roll?
Stuff a shot? No, that's good.
Okay. So, in a few hours, people would start rolling in here with shit to sell. Like a farmer's market, but for a variety of goods, both illicit and legitimate. Because what just happened is going to draw attention to this place. There are a bunch of corpses in the parking lot that just got cleaned up. There needs to be a reason for us to have cleaned up this spot. Otherwise, it could potentially draw attention from our target. Agreed?
Yeah. The other thing, too, is I am curious if there's any med techs nearby, or perhaps a hospital or clinic, rather. Clinic or
That's
higher.
why I pointed out the room the Ripper Doc obviously is in.
It can't be a Ripper Doc. It has to be a clinic or higher.
Oh.
Go see if he has any replacement.
Hey, do you have any... Did you say that? Ask if he has referrals? Replacements.
Because I'm not looking... I'm basically not looking for, like, 100 Eddie's work. I'm looking for 500 Eddie's work, because it's a DV15 surgery fix. And if we had any med techs, med techs could do it in the field, and only med techs can do it in the field. Otherwise, I need to visit a clinic. Or
That's
higher.
fair. Question. In my calling people, can I make arrangements for a med tech to come here? Fen?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, because I'm setting up a market already anyway. If there's already someone here who's willing to pay for their services, getting them to come set up shop for a few days, probably not gonna be hard for like a semi-retired med tech. Because essentially I'm helping other groups set up their hustle. Is what's happening right now.
And for Fen's information, a treatment takes 4 hours.
Well,
So that's why I was like, we're here for a few days. Probably going to have some downtime, at least 4 hours of downtime.
the Trooper Doc comes out, takes a look at your spinal injury. Hey, man, I can get you fixed up.
I already have somebody on the way, brother. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Yeah, because a Ripper Doc would probably just do more damage.
Yeah.
Right.
If y'all want to see the improvement points, that's page 411 in the rule book.
Ooh, yes. Because at the end of this session, I will probably be spending all of those.
Okay. Yeah. During the market, whenever that arrives, can I be like one of the street performers that plays for tips
Oh, fuck
for the
it.
next few days? Well, I'm asking Fan.
You want to be a
Yeah.
town troubadour?
Oh, I thought you were asking me.
Nah, I don't give a fuck what you say. I was gonna do.
Fair.
Put the knife away, David.
You apparently didn't see my Discord message.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, no, I did. I just didn't think it meant what it meant. Okay, hold on.
What the fuck would it have meant? High on this dick?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you wanna, I won't make you twist my arm.
On page 411, the data box off to the right is important for the for spending improvement points. You can't
Okay.
skip levels.
Oh, yeah. No, that's very, very common in skill-based systems.
Oh, here we go. Even has actual character sheets for baddies.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do.
I wish they had a robot.
Tell you what. Miss Cassidy Sanders comes into Sequence's room. Y'all start hearing some noises.
Damn, she hunted me down.
I think next weekend the NPCs are going to be a little more challenging. We'll see.
Perfect.
Yeah, because I think the stats that the starting mission had on the NPCs was non-existent.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have skills whatsoever.
Can I do like a quick upgrade to add 2 points to handguns for Dickhead?
Yeah.
All right, so let me remember what that.
But actually, I'll tell you what. Before you actually add them, roll a basic tech.
Roll my basic tech.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can add them.
All right. Let me try to find the formula again. Oh, you're just saying it. Oh, done. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking like, oh, I'm just calibrating his weapon systems.
Yeah. Okay. That does put us at 11 o'clock tonight. I change the color of the grid.
I have no idea.
Grid color.
what
Here we
happened?
go.
Oh, hey,
Nice.
that feels good.
Yeah.
Eh,
I just spent some time to clean up some old notes in my journal. By the way, I still have it noted to not break Sequence's legs because he gets very angry.
Oh, that's a little too bright.
I think anyone would get angry about that.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Z?
I said I cleaned up my journal because I had some stuff in there that was only temporary, but I also wanted to note that I still have it noted to not break Sequence's legs because he gets angry. And also don't give him a briefcase.
Yes, no, briefcase bad.
Looks like it's just all kinds of shit to the Wait.
I'm kind of okay with it being completely gone
Yeah.
because we use the measuring tool anyway.
Yeah.
And everything already snaps.
Yeah. Okay.
Or would it disappear if we get rid of the grid?
No, that's just changing the appearance of the lines. It's not getting rid of the grid at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck.
And
Oh, yeah.
after a quick bang and zoom, Cassidy goes back to her normal stuff.
I love these bed designs with like the half wall on them. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, and it almost feels like it's a really good design for like if you wanted a floating nightstand next to your bed to just attach it off of that.
Yeah, well, it's like, you know, that's where you have like environmental controls and like a panel next to your head.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That's cool. Why don't real beds do that?
All right. So
Future.
what's everyone doing now? I know Z went into this room, started digging through all the shit.
I set up the market and now I'm basically just chilling until it's time for us to hop a train.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm playing music in the market to earn tips.
If there is a passage of time here, can I try to make a different mod?
What kind of mod are you trying to make?
I was gonna see about modifying my heavy pistol to give it an increased muzzle velocity to increase its damage. Give it a bonus to its damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Do that.
So that would be weapon tech.
Let's see.
I gotta find that table again. So it all
Oh,
depends
so
on.
there's a table.
Yeah. Which again, this is like the negotiation. Oh fuck! I thought I put it in the chat. Damn. Hang on. Invention. Because I am inventing a mod. I'm not like it's not a.
Yeah.
Here, screen cap this. I thought I already did, but there it is. So I like essentially explain the invention, you determine the difficulty value, and then the difficulty value determines the time and the relative cost of the materials. And then you also determine the effects based off of the difficulty. So if you were to say like, oh, this is a luxury difficulty value damage upgrade, then it would take me 1 month to complete it on my gun, but it'd give me like +6 to my damage. But if I'm doing something basic, something just low bar, I just want to add a +2 or a +1 or +2 to my damage.
Okay, so I'm going to modify that a little bit. A +1 or +2 to damage. Any static damage number is huge. A +2 is just shy of adding a whole other d6. In systems that
Okay.
have incremental damage like that, it goes +1, +2, add another die. +1, +2, add another die. For balance reasons.
That's fair.
And I'm only interjecting because mechanically that's what this system would balance
no.
towards.
No, that is fair.
So, what kind of plus you want to do? +1, +2?
I just want to start with a +1.
Right. I'll say that's costly, like about 6 hours.
Which would be about, according to the chart I posted above, 50 eddies per costly part. So if I'm just working on the barrel to give it a bit more barrel velocity, that would just be 50 eddies, right? Or at whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean there are the guys already in the parking lot who would sell that part.
Right.
Conceivably.
All right. So
Because
I'll add,
barrel swap can do a lot for
I'll add the +1 bonus and subtract 50 eddies. But yeah, no, I understand. I perfectly, and Dave, I appreciate you jumping in on that, because it, even in the section describing what the maker does, it says this is quite possibly the most imbalanced class in the game, potentially, because you can just think up whatever you're making. So it's on. It's any time I'm making something, it's a negotiation of how challenging it is, how challenging should it be.
right. Oh yeah. And it's well, and it unfortunately it doesn't have, so to stem that a little bit in Bard, there's a drawback to using magic in that it will drive you fucking crazy.
Right. Whereas that's like
Um,
the drawback to using a bunch of cyberware that is insane, like Mantis arms. You lose your humanity.
Well, that felt like a very personal dig at Luan for getting, or not Luan, but Sequence for getting Mantis arms.
I think he
cool.
already
Fuck, I
had
don't
his own
care.
issues. He had a suitcase thrown at him and just went rabid. I don't think the Mantis arms really did much to add to
No,
his.
it was just handed to me. It was just handed to me.
You got handed a suitcase and then proceeded to cave in someone's skull with it before he got Mantis arms.
The Mantis arms are much more efficient.
Right. All right. Then
And some,
that's me being busy for the night.
All right.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna patronize the Ripper Doc. I'm gonna see if he has Wolvers.
All right. By chance he does.
Okay. Because recovery time on cyber surgeries is what, 8 hours? Something like that?
So
Probably.
Okay, so I have to get cyber arms, which are 500 each. No, I'll just get one.
oh, wait, no, the med tech hasn't arrived yet.
No, I'll get cyber arms and Wolvers.
cyber arms plural.
Yeah.
How much humanity do you have?
41.
Oh, okay.
I
Not for
started
long.
at 80. I would argue that the Wolvers shouldn't reduce humanity since it's something being put into something that's already been made mechanical.
I see. I would argue that for any cyberware that's a slot into another existing piece of cyberware, like I had to subtract.
Well, right, but you can put these in meat arms.
Fair. But like, say for example,
right? So, my argument is that it should be 1d6 instead of 2d6 humanity loss.
Yeah, I
Does
should.
that seem reasonable?
When I put in cyber eyes, I should get the humanity hit for putting in the cyber eyes. But then if I'm installing software into the cyber eye, that was also taking my humanity away, which is why I had like fucking 16 on my Netrunner.
Yeah.
So, Wolvers, what exactly are they?
They're Wolverine claws, motherfucker.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm getting them because they're cool. And I want both, which means I have to have at least one cyber arm. So my arm that already has the hollow projector in the palm is going to be a cyber arm. I'll probably leave the other one meat, but get the Wolvers. So this would be 3, 4, 5d6 potentially humanity loss. We'll do both arms. 66 humanity loss. Let's see if I have enough humanity, because otherwise... Okay, 21. You rolled 21 twice.
Okay.
All right, I am at 20 humanity. And I spent 2,000 eddies to replace my arms and put Wolverine claws in them. And that's what I'm doing for the night.
Are those more so the blades that Wolverine has, or just claws?
No, they're metal blades.
And they can retract and eject and not eject,
kind of like the mantis blades, but instead
they
of
do
a
the
single
exact
blade,
same damage as the mantis blades. All of the shit on them is basically the same as the mantis blades. They're just a stylized version of mantis blades.
Long claws extended from the knuckles, heavy melee weapon, can be concealed, can be installed as only piece of cyberware in a meat arm. It actually says the damage is... says the damage is 3d6.
Yep, that's what the mantis blades do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do Wolvers also give you benefits to climbing?
I would imagine they should. Again, it's a stylized mantis blade.
Listen, I think when you already have cyber arms, I don't think the blades are really going to add that much more benefit to climbing. Because don't cyber arms also completely negate the negative bonus of climbing?
No, only double mantis blades do.
Okay.
But and again, Wolvers are essentially just stylized mantis blades. It's the same blade hiding in a different spot.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So, but I leave that to your discretion, Fed.
No, that sounds good. I was just trying to visualize them. That's all. So I say we call it there. That way, over this week, I can actually get the maps together for the trains.
Okay.
Actually,
Also, sorry I dumped that on you.
no, it's fine. Also, I can actually go through the fucking rule book and create more challenging fucking gangbangers.
Yeah, some templates and
why
whatnot.
would you feel like you
that'd
need
be
to
nice.
do that?
Because I'm an asshole and I want to watch y'all suffer some.
Wait,
It would be
You're
nice.
an asshole.
I am gonna ask Data if he'll help me fix my armor up. There's got a little hole in it, needs patched.
Wait, before this ends, how much money did I make on tips?
Let's see. How long did you say you were playing for?
Just for the I guess 3 hours each day we're stuck here.
So are we saying that between now and our next session, 3 days are passing?
Yeah.
Okay, so the med tech shows up and fixes me up. I pay 500 for that.
Yeah. So that's
Unless, can I roll a haggle to have it be a favor for me for letting him know about it?
yeah. You got 32 eddies and tips.
Thank you, Dave. I'll remove my
On a
critical
22
injury.
haggle, does that... Hey, I got a buddy needs patched up and we're setting up a place where you can set shop.
Yeah.
You mind patching up my buddy?
I'll call it good.
All right.
Sick.
This is the part of the game a fixer is good at.
Yeah.
The part where we're not making money but spending it.
That also means I have, yeah. What is the mechanics behind repairing armor?
I genuinely don't think it exists, but I wouldn't think it was degradable if there wasn't a way to fix it. But I couldn't find a specific mechanic about armor. So I'm assuming you just
It's just done. Like,
said is done, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
As long as there's a reasonable amount of time to do it in. And someone reasonably possesses the skills to do it, I would say would also be a requirement. A party of rocker boys isn't going to know how to fix their own fucking armor.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we'll end it there. I'll get the maps created this week. Also review the rule book and actually create legitimate character sheets for these gangers, and also got some work to do on the 4 captured individuals.
Oh yeah, because the first thing my first goal is we find them, we release them, we press gang them into service because they're either going to help us or they're not going to survive the encounter. Sorry, they didn't make it, but we avenged them, sort of deal, right? Unless they're too like hurt or whatever, but they're not going to be able to be chicken shit pussies and get out of it.
Yeah, and then might actually make like a look. I'll look at the character, not the character sheet, but the rule book, and see if there's like a character sheet to go off of, make like a boss fight or like a named individual. So that's a little more challenging as well.
I think you would just roll them up as a character.
Yeah.
And then advance them.
You could use something like this URL is insane, by the way, because I think I found a Cyberpunk Red character generator that someone built as probably like a Python tool where all the skill points and everything is baked into the URL. But if you go to that, you can just spam regen.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I've seen this before.
You can set roles. Street scum is an option.
And then you can go through and edit as well.
Yeah.
All right. Any of y'all gonna continue streaming tonight?
Oh.
No, I think I'm done.
If there's
For
anyone
now.
I know. Nah. There. All right. Well, like I said, I'll get the maps together and make this mission probably a little more challenging than the previous two were, but if for some reason it is too hard and the party ends up wiping, I'll probably just reset to where we were next week and just adjust it.
That's fair.
That's fair.
All right. I go
Ready.
night now.
Okay,
Yep.
you go night night.
I
I go night night too. If I can't sleep, I might
Yeah.
go live again, but I doubt that's going to be a thing.
It's not
Well-
bad for something I just pulled out of my ass.
Yeah, no, you did a good
You know.
job, man.
Yeah. Especially when I've
Well,
been throwing a bunch of invention curveballs at you.
yeah.
Well, and then I blindsided him with an adventure hook.
Yeah.
I kind of had the train thing in the back of my mind because I remember the creator of this game watching a YouTube video, running a session. One of the missions involved jumping onto a train. I forget. Try to
And train
find that.
fights are always so cool because you have to
Yeah.
think about things you don't otherwise have to think about. For instance, you're in a giant metal death tube.
Yeah.
That you need to stay inside because leaving it will almost certainly kill you at the speeds these things fucking move.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll catch y'all next week.
Yep.
Yeah, later.
I'm out as well.
Oh,
Oh,
what
unless.
this is for chat. What do you think of, and let me know wherever, what do you think of the new overlay?
Oh.
Fen and I are trying out a new overlay. We're trying out basically the same overlay. I kind of threw it together today, but I think it looks all right. So what do you guys think? And what changes would you make if you could? Not that any changes can be made because of how I put it together, because I'm fucking stupid. But, if you could make changes, how would you do that? Okay, bye.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Yep, later, guys.
Goodbye.
All righty. Chat, that is going to be it from me this evening. I've said it a bunch of times, but I do have this next week off. I'm still going to take Monday as a me day. I've oh yeah, that's a good question. Improvement points. Wait, hang on. Okay, gotta add that. Anyways, yeah, so I take Monday as a day where I don't stream, I don't do anything, because I stream for, at that point, 4 days in a row. So I like to have it as like a anti-social day where I just get to chill and relax and be on my lonesome. And I'm still going to do that. So no stream tomorrow, definitely. My next stream is going to be on Tuesday, where we are hopefully going to be making a lot more progress towards the ending of Mass Effect 3. But chat, as for this evening, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, or whatever time of day it is. Wherever you are in the world, I hope y'all have a good one. And I hope to see you guys all again next time. Adios.